try to understand what Osho vision is. Osho vision is that nobody prevent us from making friends, walking together, talking together, holding hands, hugging each other, sharing our feeling, which everybody needs. Nobody preventing you from that. Osho is not against free mixing, no. But about biological, intimate body relationship. Try to understand. I'm telling something which most of the people will not like because they all want freedom. They all want freedom. When you make sex with one person, what happens? Not only your body meets, your inner body, second body, which is the energy body, pranic body, that meets, very deep, intimate meeting. Your third body, mental body, mind body, that meets if you have intimate relationship. And your fourth body, body of meditation, that meets. So it is a very deep merger. If you are not very wise about the partner, all his bad habits will transfer to you indirectly. Because it is a very deep meeting. The दूध र पानी जसरी मिलाइदिन्छ नि, if you mix up water with the milk, you cannot separate it again. You can't take out water out of the milk again. Once it mixes up, it is mixed up. Similarly, even in sexual relationship, our bioenergy, physically we become separate after sex, but mentally and bioenergy meeting, one person gives his impact, deep impact of sex. That's why it is a misconception that Osho was allowing in Tantra group free sex. These are all wrong conception. Yes, there was a therapy group for sick people. Mostly people not in that group, even everybody was not allowed. You have to prove that you are mentally sick. Healthy people were not allowed in that group. There was a group like Encounter, Leela. Yes, there was some sexual freedom, but only for the mentally perverted people, not for healthy people. I was also one time I was sexually suppressed because I live in this society. My parents were like Nepali parents. So I have gone through all this torture. So when the Leela group and the Encounter group started in Pune, I asked permission because that was not allowed for everybody. You have to get permission from Osho. Their entry was not free. When I asked Osho that, can I join this group? The Osho said, have you gone mad? That was his answer. Have you gone mad? पागल हो गए क्या? That was his answer. So try to understand, it was for sick people. पागल के लोगों के लिए था. वेस्ट में बहुत पागलपन है, बहुत पागल. वेस्ट का जो अभी समय है वो you cannot imagine. We live in relatively in a different world. In the West, my God. When the people come to me and they tell me they are intimate, they're divorce and people marry so many times and their children go together, and then there's a step daughter or a stepson and a step sisters and brothers. So the sexual exploitation starts from the family. And most of the child are abused. You cannot find a child who is not sexually abused. More than 75% children are sexually abused. And they are abused by their relatives. That's also dangerous. So there's a sickness in the mind, and people have so much anger against the sex, anger for the member of. That's why women are becoming lesbian in the West, big number, because they hate all men, and men are becoming homosexual because they hate all women. So these are the sickness, by result. So West is also suffering. There is freedom, suffering. I cut short your question. Nobody also does not prevent our freedom to make friends, to talk, but sexual relationship should be done with quite bit of after quite bit of meditation and understanding, because that intimacy will imprint each other's personality on you, and it will be very difficult to get rid of that personality. Understand? So that's why in sex, in Tantra, where sex was used as a meditation, people has become enlightened in one sexual act. Because Tantra Guru, if he is very high at meditation and he has achieved to some understanding, making sex with that person one relationship, and you are people have become enlightened. That was real Tantra. The tantric lady, Guru, in Khajuraho, and there are places in India where this science was developed. One relationship and you are free from sex forever. One relationship, and at least you jump, at least if not enlightened, at least you really jump from one center to the higher center, which takes in normal meditation maybe 20 years. To release your energy from Anahat Chakra to Vishuddhi Chakra may take 20 years in meditation, but that was possible in one sexual intimate contact. You can jump from one chakra to another chakra, no? Because sex is a very intimate contact, bioenergical meeting of mind, body, and soul, and you, the person who makes sex with you, gives a deep impact, imprint in your heart forever. If it is an intimate relationship, that imprint is going to last for life. So, there is a misconception that Osho is in favor of multiple relationship. No. Osho is in favor of sex. Osho is against suppression. Don't misunderstand me. Osho is against suppression. Osho is in favor of sex. But Osho in favor of a meditative sex.